Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grug's here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits. I hope you are all off to a great start to your weekend. In front of you, you see the Lengren A689. This is a Tanto flipper folder in 14C 28N steel. We're going to test this bad boy out. Let me know what you're all carrying. Today I am carrying that Lengren in my right side pocket. What do you guys got? Veterans, active military, we appreciate all you do. Thank you. Enjoy the video. Quick specs, troops. Then we're going to do a close-up and a small demonstration. Again, we are looking at the Lengren A689 flipper folder. Overall length, 9.05 inch. Blade length, 3.84 inch. Blade steel, Sandvik 14C 28N. Blade hardness is 60 HRC. Blade type is a Tanto. Blade lock is a liner lock. Handle length is 5.21 inch. Handle material is G10. This particular one is blue. If you don't like this color, they do make a tan or natural version. Item weight is 6.1 ounce. It does have a ball bearing pivot, and a carry case is included, which is very nice, and I'll include that in a picture up on the corner. There she is, troops. What a nice looking Tanto folder. It's got two types of grinds. So the first grind over here is a hollow, and then the tip area is full grind, which I really like. Okay, there's some slight jimping and a ramp over here, as you can see. I love the blade shape. There are the scales. Beautiful blue G10. Now this does come in a natural color, so go check it out on Amazon. Skeletonized stainless steel liners on the inside. I love the finger groove over here. It just fits the hand really nice. There is the liner lock. It's engaged right now at 100%, and it seems to be working really well. I've been carrying it for a couple of weeks now, and just really, really nice. All right, just want you to take a look at those beautiful scales. Everything is flush. Everything is just gorgeous. There is the liner. All right. Now this clip I thought was ambidextrous, but they do have grooves over here on one side, but no grooves on the other. So I'm not sure if this is ambidextrous or not. I might have to test that out myself. However, it's still a pretty nice knife. Let's check out the detent. Closes real nice, smooth. Opens up with authority. You could close it with one hand if you don't like the flipper. Okay, looking good, man. Let's do a small demonstration. I just want to show you what this knife can do. Just a few mediums we're going to test out. Some rope, some paracord, some fat wood I have over here. I got some wood over here. I'm going to test out the tip. Let's get to it, man. Let's start off with the wood first. Nothing too difficult. I do have my axe and my saw with me. Perfect companion to take with you on a hike or on a hunt, even camp. All right, so what I'm going to do is I want to test out this tip. This tip looks pretty good. I'm going to see if I can split this piece of round wood right over here. Why not? Let's give it a go. Well, the good thing is that the handle, the grip feels great. The clip is not in the way whatsoever. As you can see, the tip went through. I love Tantos. I think they're awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's splitting the wood, so I'm just going to be careful and just make sure that I just take my time and split this. No tip damage yet. Just a little scuffing and marring from the wood. However, we're still, you know, going good, going strong. Okay, it's starting to split. Nothing on the bottom yet, but it's a, you know, it's a folder. Might need to put on some gloves just to test. I'm gonna go through this little knot over here, why not? I love this Sandvik steel, works really well. Okay, solid so far. Opens up, let's see the detent. Still looking good. Let's keep going as far as I'm concerned. Okay, see the split right over there? Slowly but surely, it's getting through. Now, obviously, I would use my axe, but this is a channel that does test knives, and that's what I'm doing. Talk about a penetration test, huh? Yeah, we're looking good so far, so let's just turn this over. Now we're going through another knot. So let's see. Just make sure. The finger groove does help keep it in place. Also this little guard, so that's kind of nice. Starting to split the wood totally. All right, you can see the split right there. Let me see if I can show you in the sun. See that split? So it's splitting. We're getting there. Okay, now we're all the way through, which is what I wanted. Okay. Nice. There we go. Well, then let's keep going. All the way through. Okay. Once again, no blade play. Closes, opens, not bad. Let's keep going. Blade's tip is still straight. We're looking good so far. Kind of a weird split, but let's see. All right, you could see that. All right, let's go through this knot over here, because this is it's a bit of a problem here with this knot. That's preventing the wood from splitting, I think. There we go. Through the knot, no problem. Now just quick, that tip looks good. No blade play. Fine. Let's keep going. I have it split in 2 different places, so again, probably not the best thing to use, but again, I'm just doing a demonstration. All right, just a bunch of fibers now, so let's cut through it. See that? Okay, nice. Again, no blade play. Everything's nice and straight. You can see how straight that is. All right. Again, something I wouldn't do, but I am testing out this knife. I want to show you the quality of these Lengren flippers. All right, let's make some feather sticks. Just some light batoning. Just batoning the forward part of the blade. Okay, we got 2 nice feather sticks. Let's do it one more time. I want to go through this knot over here for everybody. Again, light batoning, using the forward part of the blade. Okay, beautiful. No blade play. Lock is engaged. We're looking good. Tough steel. I love the Sandvik steel. You may be more familiarized with it with a lot of Mora knives, etc. All right. They're not pretty, but they work, okay? Okay, look at that. Just taking off the bark. Digging in nice and deep, getting some real deep cuts. All right, and now I want to do those real thin curls for you so you get an idea, you know, of how sharp that is. So check out those curls right there. Look at that little bouquet. All right, nice. All right, what I want to do now is make some individual curls, but I want to use this tip portion over here. Just I want to show you how sharp this is. Okay. After, you know, penetrating that wood, oh, there goes my wood. It's a little windy over here. Penetrating that that small branch, that round branch, and making quarters out of it. I just want to show you that that is still sharp. I understand I only use the tip, but the tip is straight still. Everything is solid, and just making these really nice curls over here using this part of the blade, as you can see right there. Very fine, very fine. And you could just, you know, you don't have to make feather sticks. You could just make a big pile of this stuff. And then spark it up, you know what I mean? So I'm making both thick and thin curls over here. You could see how nice that is. And again, you know, just want to show you how nice and thin I can make the curls to add to this pile. All right, looking good, man, looking good. I like making my tent stakes. I think it's a good test. Let's do some carving. I want a nice long point on this one. So I'm starting up high. Just digging in with no problems whatsoever. That's good enough for a hammer, you know, a hammer pole axe to hammer it down into the dirt. I just wanted to make it long. As you can see, it did a fine job. All right, so now let's use this tip over here. We'll chamfer it on the top so you can do a little bit of carving, you know, get specific. Then you can get light. You can get fancy with it. You know, it's just small enough that you could do that. I mean, that looks pretty good, you know. That looks good. And again, everything is sturdy here. Okay. There's nothing happening. It's working out real well. Let's do a number 7 notch. And just so you all know, this is a really wicked sharp blade, and you know, the handle is designed so nice. It just works real well. There we go. You can see already it's doing it. I'm kind of curious to see how this tip portion will do. You know, you just need the proper leverage. But again, just an example. Okay, it just snapped right off. Just an example of control, you know, just doing the finer work with the knife. All right, you can see that I'm making layers over here. I know there's some of you out there that like Tantos out in the field. I know Rob is one of them. All right, there you go. That's a pretty nice tent stake right there. And the notch, you know, did a good job in making this notch, and you could always refine it. Okay. But we're looking good. All right, cool. I'm pretty satisfied, you know, with this folder doing tasks with wood. Let's try some other material. Okay, so we know that the folder can handle the wood tasks, light wood tasks, okay? So if you're hunting, hiking, camping, and maybe you take with you some twist ties, some rope, some paracord, and some fat wood. I also have another piece of wood here to test out the sharpness. You know, let's just test it out. Okay, you need a little fat wood, some shavings here. I don't want to waste too much of this. It's windy and it just might go flying. But as you can see, I'm using, again, this part of the blade just to get what I need. Nice and thin. Should light up quick then if you spark. All right, it's a small pile, however, it will do the job, okay? So nice and sharp. Let's check out the other part of the blade. All right, look at that. Okay, nice. Again, it doesn't have to be long, massive curls. That's why you have the regular wood to make the curls or feather sticks, and then you just add this to the pile and light it up. All right, so I have some, this is kind of like a bungee type of paracord. All right. 3 layers. For whatever reason, you need to use this bungee stuff. Okay, you cut it, no problem. Actually, you know what? Let's do some cutting here. Okay, nice clean cut, push cuts. Looking good, all right? Let's move that off to the side. Then we have some paracord. You know, you're putting up a tent or whatever, and you need to cut it for whatever reason. All right, let me just make a nice, you know, maybe you don't feel like taking a fixed blade out into the woods for whatever reason. And now you have this knife and you trust it enough that it'll do the job. Let's do some more push cuts with it. All right. Again, just using this part of the blade, the very front part of the blade to do the push cuts. Nice and clean. Again, doing the job, okay? Couple piles here. Oh no, don't go flying. All right. I have a little bit thicker natural rope. Just move this over a little bit. I hate to lose that, but okay. Let's start off, if you need to, supplement the fat wood. Maybe you have some, I think it's called jute, right? You could add to that the rope, or, maybe you're tying something and you need to cut the rope for whatever reason. All right, I have it doubled up here. See? Very sharp, man. It's a very, very sharp knife, and it's holding its edge real well after everything. And I'm pretty happy with it. I've got one more medium here that I want to test out with you, and that is some twist ties. Maybe you take twist ties camping, hunting, or hiking, whatever. Let's do 2. Now you got to cut it. What I like about this is you got the point. You could dig in there, easy. Troops, we're done. I love this folder, and I'm happy that I was able to demonstrate it for you guys and gals. Let's conclude. As you can see in front of you, this knife did quite a few tasks. Everything that you see on that platform right there, that knife did. It wasn't pretty, but it did do it. All right, there's a knife over there, there's an axe, and then there's a saw. There's nothing wrong with this knife being your backup. And from the video, it did a good job, man. It did a good job. And it's still pretty sharp. Let me all show you once again, the fine curls that I could make with this knife. It's so sharp. Okay, look at that. Look at the fine curls. Very happy with this folder and what it can do. Take a look at the links that I'm going to leave in the description section and in the comment section, okay? AliExpress or Amazon, you get this with a beautiful case for like, I don't know, $46, I think it is. Sandvik steel. Can't go wrong. Just can't go wrong. Again, combine it with an axe saw, your favorite knife, and you're all set when you're out in the field. All right, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits, as always, really appreciate you guys checking out my channel. I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military. Once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges, and unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, pause on the slides, check out the websites, check out the phone numbers, and seek the help you all have earned and deserve. Legionnaires, thank you very much. At the ready, hold the line. Take care. Legionnaires!